One of 175 in the world. This is the 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Quadrifoglio Super Sport Edition, blacked out with red carbon fiber interior. We need to check this thing out. 505 horsepower, the beautiful exhaust note, and everything you guys see here when it comes to carbon fiber goodness on this Italian SUV. Let's check this thing out and see what it's all about for this 2025 model year. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video where we are back up. Get the word out there that we are here at Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg in Florida with the 2024 Super Sport. Yes, the highest level variant, final edition of the Stelvio Quadrifoglio you can get, as they discontinued these models, and this is the final year, 2024, and the final version is the Super Sport you guys see here today. Now, what Alfa Romeo decides to do moving forward, we're not sure. May not be the same as what we're seeing here today. So with no further ado, we gotta check this thing out. Options, features, everything that's special about this edition, and see why you guys are gonna love this Super Sport for this model year. Let's check this thing out. Now, biggest shout out to Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg for letting me take a spin around this beautiful Stelvio Quadrifoglio Super Sport. Now, if you guys want this model or any other model that they have here in their lineup, make sure you guys check the links down in the description below for their website link. Their phone number is there as well. Guys, give them a call, check out their inventory, and get this beautiful Stelvio off of this lot and into your driveway today. Now, this is why you guys are here, right? And if some of you don't know about the Italian muscle underneath the hood, it's time to get familiar. Twin turbocharged, intercooled, 24 valve, 90-degree V6 with aluminum block and heads, port and direct fuel injection that is going to give you 505 horsepower here in the United States and 443 pound-feet of torque. 50/50 weight distribution, carbon fiber drive shaft, 8-speed automatic Q4 intelligent all-wheel drive that's going to rocket you from 0 to 60 in around 3.6 seconds with a 0 to 100 mile per hour time in 8.5 seconds and a top speed of around 177 miles per hour. Now that is a performance SUV. Now, when we mention dimensions for the Stelvio Quadrifoglio Super Sport, we're looking at an overall wheelbase of 110.9 inches, a length at 185.1 inches, a width at 77 inches, and a height at 66.3 inches with an overall curb weight of 4,309 pounds. Now, I know you guys probably thought I was fibbing, I was lying, I was joking when I said in previous videos that Alfa Romeo is not making Quadrifoglio models in the 2025 model year. And well, here we are still with the 2024 model year, Stelvio Quadrifoglio Super Sport being the last iteration of the Quadrifoglio as we know it, the top dog when it comes to the Alfa Romeo SUV lineup. Well, now do you believe me? And with that said, this is now an opportunity to take advantage of what you guys see in front of us today. So first things first, volcano black metallic paint, so diverse. Check it out in the Florida sun. Definitely the St. Petersburg sun is shining like it should, showing out for me. Now, you guys will also see with the Super Sport editions, we're gonna have right up front our carbon fiber Scudetto V grille, as you guys will see, looking beautiful. Diamond pattern with the Trilobo, Alfa Romeo insignia right there as well, looking really cool. And then of course, the black housed 3+3 LED headlamps, all right, high beams and low beams, switchback turn indicator between bright white and amber. We will see those illuminated very shortly with the clover leaf hitting inside of there. You guys probably can't see it, but it's hitting inside of there. And then the Alfa Romeo script and the amber turn indicator there as well. Aggressive when it comes to the front fascia. You guys can see diamond pattern mesh style grille here with the diamond pattern grille here as well. We have our integrated sensors here and here on the bumper. And then you guys will see over here, do have our old setup when it comes to our tow hook cover. Everything you guys see here today looks beautiful, right? Now check out the nostrils in the hood. The nostrils for that breathing dragon underneath with the honeycomb ventilation just looks gorgeous. This is a beautiful setup when it comes to the Stelvio Quadrifoglio Super Sport for the 2025 model year. What do you guys think? Now the side profile is absolutely gorgeous with starting off the 21-inch dark 5-hole wheels with the monochrome center cap right there as well. You guys will see the Alfa Romeo insignia on the Brembo brakes, gloss black when it comes to the caliper, and then the drilled rotors there as well. And of course, we got Pirelli P0 rubbers to help complete this wheel setup. Looking great, right? Now, with that said, you guys will also see we do have the Volcano black when it comes to the window moldings, not window moldings, the wheel wells, and then you guys will see the side skirt as well with the plastic cladding on the very bottom to help protect the paint. And then the Super Sport Edition gets something we've never seen before, and that is the blacked out cloverleaf. Yes, the performance cloverleaf on the Quadrifoglio that we see always on the front fender is blacked out for the first time on this Super Sport Edition. It looks awesome, especially on this Volcano black paint. Now we get carbon fiber when it comes to the mirror caps there, looking gorgeous. And then you guys will see the nice gloss black window moldings, the Volcano black door handles, the gloss black B pillar and C pillar, and the black roof rails with the glass roof, and obviously that shark fin antenna done in gloss black. We have Volcano black when it comes to the spoiler and gloss black on the side blades. Looking sharp. I love the way that this looks, the sporty aspects, but blacked out, very sinister. This is a spec you guys are going to want when it comes to this Super Sport. Now, it's even more sinister when it comes to the rear profile. As you guys can see, what you guys know and love from the Stelvio Quadrifoglio has made it to the Super Sport, like the Alfa Romeo insignia front and center, with the clear LED tails, which they brought back, which looks so much better in this whole configuration. You guys will see those illuminated very shortly. Stelvio badging done in dark midone, letting you guys know what model we have, and then Q4 with dark midone and rosso to let you guys know we have intelligent all-wheel drive. Now you guys will see we do have on the reflectors here in the lower half done up with the nice rear diffuser with the functional feed through there, diamond pattern, and we do also have sensors integrated in with the nice setup around the chrome dual exhaust tips, which you guys heard just a moment ago, looking brilliant. Now you guys will also see we do have functional feed through when it comes to ventilation here as well, and how this whole thing just sits with the rear haunches on the wheel wells there and the overall stance of this thing. It's a beautiful look when it comes to the rear profile of the Stelvio Quadrifoglio Super Sport. And when it comes to cargo in the Stelvio QV, you're looking at around 19 cubic feet of space with the 40-20-40 rear folded seats folded up. Now fold these down and you get around 55 cubic feet of space. And as you guys can see, we have the privacy shade here, latches for both seats on these sides here as well with the 12-volt DC plug in there and LED lights on both ends. You have your fuse box stored away under here. And then you also have underneath this false floor, right there in the center, our battery. All right, 50-50 weight distribution makes sense, right? You also see tow hook, tools, and tire inflate kit to get you back on the road as quickly as possible, and a one-touch close, a one-touch lock when it comes to the tailgate. What do you guys think when it comes to the cargo of the Stelvio QV Super Sport? And when it comes to fuel economy, we're looking at 19, 17, 23. That means 19 combined city and highway, 17 for the city, 23 for the highway, and premium fuel goes inside of this Quadrifoglio Super Sport. Now, of course, we gotta show off that illumination when it comes to the 3+3 LED headlamps, the black housing, the switchback turn indicators between bright white and amber, and the high beams and low beams looking absolutely brilliant on the Stelvio Quad. You guys will also see in the carbon fiber mirror caps, we do have the amber turn indicators, and then come to the back, the evil, sinister looking LED tail lamps. Looks so cool against this black paint. What do you guys think when it comes to this Stelvio Quad? Now, we got a little rain, and that's okay because we are in good hands. We are in the Stelvio Super Sport, and by gosh, this looks gorgeous. As you guys can see, Alfa Romeo did a couple of things to help spruce it up for the 2024 model year and the final edition. Now, with that said, let's start it up. Flat bottom steering wheel, foot on the brake, red start-stop button. And there we go. And as the rain starts to kick up, we're good here. All right, so first thing, what should we talk about? Well, of course, these sport seats, because not only are they done in Nero leather, perforated with the extra thigh support and the rosso stitching, go up them, and you guys will see in the headrest, we have the rosso stitching with the Alfa Romeo insignia, Super Sport moniker when it comes to the script, and then in Nero stitching, you have 1D175, letting you guys know we have something special, only 175 ever built. So you can start with that, right? And then we go over here to the door paneling where you guys will see we have leather uppers, all right, with rosso stitching, and we have rosso red tint. All right, so rosso tint or red tint when it comes to this 3D carbon fiber insert on this material, just looking awesome and feeling just as cool as it's like a wicker basket. It is raw carbon fiber there. Really cool, right? Then you have the Harman Kardon speaker when it comes to your sound system right there. You have your seat memory here as well. And then in the armrest, soft touch, Rosso stitching with the soft touches on the door cards here as well. And then you have your trunk release here, your mirror controls, and your window controls right here as well with your child safety window lock. Now you guys will also see we have aluminum for the dead pedal, brake pedal, and gas pedal. We also have the nice clover leaf on the aluminum side sill right down there as well. Now the flat bottom steering wheel, of course, is going to be quadrifoglio styled. So we're talking about flat bottom. We have Alcantara on the inners. We have aluminum and carbon fiber with the clover leaf right here down the center of the third spoke. And then, of course, that red start-stop button. Alfa Romeo insignia done in a monochrome look on the airbag. And then you guys will see this is a manual adjust telescopic steering wheel. All right, we can move it, lock it into place. Also, paddle shifters are column mounted, so you guys always know where those big aluminum things are. We do also have lane keep assist on the stock here for the steering wheel and your high beam controls with your windshield washer nozzles and everything on that side. Now, of course, when it comes to our controls on the steering wheel, on the left-hand side, you will have hill descent controls and you have your driver assistance controls there. Where on the right-hand side, well, you have your hands-free radio controls and you also have your volume button here, as you guys will see. We can also change the stations there as well. And you can also see, now on the opposite side, we have our hands-free voice controls. We also have our radio controls where we can change the stations here, change the volume here, and then we can change what's in front of us here when it comes to our dials right here on our tach. So if I press it there, you guys will see it illuminates the center. All right, and I can scroll up and down that by doing this here. All right, so I can use the scroller and scroll and change what's in the center. If I press this here, again, right here on the tach, you guys will see I went to the cloverleaf badge because you know quadrifoglio, so that's specific to this model. We can go to our PSI for our tires. We can do our trip there as well. We can do our compass as well, and then our radio there as well, integrated in. Now, when it comes to changing our 3 different layouts when it comes to our digital instrument cluster, well, there's a button right here on the very end. Press that, and you have 3 different layouts when it comes to this setup. Now, since this is a quadrifoglio model, once we change it into race mode, we'll get something special here, and we'll see that in just a moment. Now, look to the left-hand side. You guys will see we do have the nice leather uppers on the dash with the Rosso stitching. You guys will also see we have our turbine vents when it comes to our HVAC vents here. And then we do have our light controls when it comes to our low beam lights, all right? We also have our parking sensors and our start-stop button right there as well. Extra storage here for your insurance and registration. Now, coming over that flat bottom steering wheel, we do have that 8.8-inch touchscreen when it comes to our infotainment. You guys know this in-house from Alfa, that you guys have seen before when it comes to this whole setup, and they've had it since 2020, so this one is pretty integrated in. Now, there's a couple different ways to control that, but you can do touchscreen here as well, and you can use the analog dial right here as well to go through. You can also use the hotkeys for home and settings there as well. Now, keeping with that red carbon fiber tint going all the way through, all right, we also have the turbine vent on the other side, aluminum trim right underneath that, and then glove box with some decent storage right underneath here as well. Now, coming to the center, you guys will see HVAC vents, hazard buttons, dual zone climate controls here with heated seat and heated steering wheel controls. And then you also have a USB 2.0 plug-in with a 12-volt lighter there as well. Nice soft touches with stitching there in Nero, and then red carbon fiber tint right there through the center console. This looks absolutely brilliant. You do have a door to help hide your cup holders if you don't want to use those. You also will see that we do have our nice key fob holder here. You know, you guys know the key fob for Alfa, the monochrome center cap right there in the center, and then you guys will see you have unlock, lock, trunk release, a remote start and panic button there with the physical key on the side here as well, just in case the key fob battery dies. Now, we do have a 2-track system when it comes to our leather wrap shift boot here with the nice stitching, and you can go from drive, you can go into drive manual by moving it over like that, 2-track system. You can go into neutral there, trigger, reverse, and it'll bring up the backup camera there, which is a big range spot on it, and then press P for park. Now, you also have your electric parking brake right here. You have your radio controls here, and I did show you guys your controls for your digital infotainment screen. Now, with that said, the DNA drive mode selector, this one is what Alfa Romeo is all about and what makes it special. Advanced efficiency, that's A. That's going to be best for fuel economy conservation, so highway driving or cruise control. N is natural mode. That is going to be for day-to-day driving, you know, bumper-to-bumper traffic, getting through the city, natural every day. Dynamic is when we turn things up a bit. Dampers come on, exhaust valves open up, and we get a little bit more throttle response. We're trying to do a little overtaking. We're trying to push the throttle a little bit, just have a little fun with the car and get, you know, some of the real aggression and sportiness out of it. And then hold it over for 3 seconds, and you get race mode. Race mode there will turn off your traction, your driver assistance, and give you this new tack right there front and center in this look with the Quadrifoglio cloverleaf there. And that's specific to race mode, specific to the Quadrifoglio, because this is where you get everything that this car has to offer when it comes to overall performance and drivability. Race mode, I would consider doing on the track and not on the regular streets, especially not in this weather here. So with that said, there's your forewarning for race mode. Now, with that said, we'll get back to dynamic, and you guys will see we also have a wireless phone charging pad, gloss black surround here, with a nice black and rosso stitched armrest. Open that up. USB 2.0 plug-in, aux and USB-C. All right, with extra space, a nice LED light, and the RF transmitter just in case the key fob battery dies. You can still communicate with the car to start it. Now, we do have a big panoramic roof. I should probably let it back a little bit further. Whoops, I did the glass, do this one. And let it back a little further to let in that natural light. All right, so you guys can see that. We have our controls right up top here. We have our trunk release up there as well. All right, not trunk release, your glass release, so you can lift up the glass. SOS button, dome light, floodlights, everything like that as well. And then you have your rear view mirror here. You do have your home link controls when it comes to your garage door openers, and you have a visor and mirror and light on both sides here. All good stuff that you guys know and love. And the Quadrifoglio is fitted in the Super Sport, but at the highest level. And with this red carbon fiber tint, I think you guys are gonna love this one. But what do you guys think? Now, when it comes to passenger volume throughout the whole Stelvio Quadrifoglio, we're looking at 89 cubic feet. So you have plenty of space in the rear, and the same beautiful setup when it comes to the rosso stitching and Nero leather when it comes to the perforation and whole seating element of the Super Sport. You guys will also see we have plenty of knee wiggle room once we hop inside. We have stowage in the form of the cargo net there, same on the passenger side as well. Turbine vents right there front and center with the USB 2.0s and the heated seats there with extra stowage. Now look in the middle, you guys will also see we do have cup holders there as well. Panel roof letting in that natural light for your rear seat passengers. And then we have the same beautiful door rest when it comes to the uppers done in Nero leather, the rosso stitching, the rosso tinted carbon fiber 3D feel with the nice soft touches for the door cards here, armrest, and the rosso stitching with obviously the door or the window control there, and then the aluminum side sill again in the rear with the cloverleaf there as well, giving us a wonderful place to be inside of the Stelvio QV. Now let's break down the sticker of the 2024 Alfa Romeo Stelvio Super Sport all-wheel drive, because we start life at $87,370. Now after our additional equipment and our $1,595 destination charge, we're looking at a total price of $98,820 with a basic 4-year, 50,000 mile warranty and a powertrain 4 years, 50,000 miles as well. Now, how do we get there when it comes to our total price? Well, the Volcano Black exterior paint is $660, and our customer preferred package, which is the Super Sport package, is $7,000. Now, that will give us our sport leather seats with red accents, Super Sport Tribute QV badge, red tinted carbon fiber accents, gloss black calipers with white script, carbon fiber exterior mirrors, carbon fiber V Scudetto grille, maroon black badging, our summer tires, our 21-inch dark 5-hole wheels as well. Now the Active Plus or Active Assist Plus package is $700. That's going to give us highway assist system, traffic jam assist, lane keep assist, intelligent speed assist or ISA, traffic sound recognition, active blind spot assist, and driver attention alert. Now our dual pane sunroof is $1495, and that gives us also the gloss black roof rails, and we also have the dynamic dual mode exhaust with Alpha Connect with that trial. Everything else you see here comes standard on the Quadrifoglio model when it comes to your standard equipment here, exterior and interior features all throughout. Make sure you guys pause, zoom in, screenshot, do what you guys need to do to see everything that this comes with in the 2024 model year. as this is a final Quadrifoglio variant. So at $98,820, what are you guys feeling about the final edition Stelvio Quadrifoglio Super Sport? This is one that you're gonna want in your collection before these are completely gone and, well, you have to deal with what's next when it comes to this replacement. So with that said, drop those comments down below. What do you guys think? Now, if you guys did enjoy the video today, well, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. But also make sure you guys check the links down in the description below for Alfa Romeo St. Petersburg's website link and their phone number, so you guys can check out their inventory, give them a call, get these cars off of this pavement and out there on the roads where they belong today. And make sure you guys also subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And guys, we will see you in the next one. Peace.